Hey everybody, this is My Collectables coming back with another video, and we have Wonder Woman #1 coming to Candy Digital, formerly DC NFT on Palm, as you know, and the new platform is doing really great. I'm going to break this comic down for you, show you how much it goes for in the real world, show you how to get it for sure, and give you my price predictions. Compare it to another comic that we already got recently, as this is another Golden Age Grail that is coming to the Candy platform. And I'm really enjoying the platform. It's really nice. It's actually a lot better than I expected it to be. And I've been enjoying it the last couple of weeks for sure. So if you do like this video, make sure you hit like and you got to comment down below. Let me know if you're going for this comic, this crazy grail. Some of these have gotten a bit disrespected over on Candy. But you know what? As time goes on, I think these are really going to rise to the top. And I'm going to show you another one here that this compares to for sure. But let's get into this, you guys. There is the comic. It is beautiful. As we know, of course, they'll have the different rarities with the different versions of the cover and how they look. They're going to look really cool for sure. But that's just the regular cover right there. This is a legendary for you. Here is the breakdown that we have in email format that got sent out right here. So you can see that it's from 1942 that this came out. So right in the golden age, early access, is going to be just coming just before, but this is coming up on Thursday, the 28th. Today, I'm doing this video on Boxing Day, the 26th. So you have a couple of days to look at this if you're watching it at that time. Back cowl holders get early access again at 8 a.m. Pacific time, as you can see right there. And if you own a couple of the other Wonder Woman comics on the DC platform, on the Candy platform, like Sensation Comics, #1, and of course the Wonder Woman 2204, you will have early access to this as well at 8:40 a.m. And then the public sale is going to go at 9 a.m. So the other Golden Age grails that have come before this have all reached public sale, no problem. And I've landed each one of them. So I'm not worried about this one getting it as well. I do think there's a lot of people that are starting to go more into Candy than they were into DC NFT. But I do think you'll have a chance to get it on the public sale. But it's great to have that early access because you can get two if you're an account holder. And you can see that they're $20 US each. But you can get one in early access, then you can get one in the public sale, no problem at all. And you can see that it's actually, 3,500 editions if you look down at the screen right here. So it's very scarce. It does have that $20 price tag, which does hold some people back. If this was $10 US on Candy, then it would sell out in a heartbeat for sure. But that $20 price tag does make people a little bit more hesitant to go for this. This is what we've witnessed. So we'll see what they do in the new year, if they're going to continue that kind of thing, or if they're going to actually drop the price down on some of these bigger comics, because we have some big ones coming up for sure. Right now, if you look over here on, Go Collect, I have the full access account now. In case you didn't know, this comic is an absolute monster. Okay, so 9.0 has in 2017 sold for 226,000 US. Okay, there's only one known that that has existed in that, as far as we know, as it says, goes by Go Collect right here at 8.5, 163,000. So I mean, this is an absolute, as big as you get. It's so scarce, you guys. 129 total graded that we know of. There's lots of raw copies, not lots, but there's some rolling around as well. But these are the graded ones, and they are just go for absolute crazy amounts right here. If you ever see this comic, okay, in the real world, like if you ever see this comic in real life, lucky you, because it's even hard to even find this comic, even just to look at, let alone own. But you can own the first NFT digital version on Candy, which is absolutely amazing. Right now, how much is this going to go for in the aftermarket? That's what people want to know. If you land that legendary, what will it go for? And I have some predictions right here. I actually think it's going to mirror very closely, our last comic we got, the Riddler's first appearance. And you can see right here on Candy, this is how much that comic goes for right now. An uncommon goes for 8. The core, which is the common version, they call it now, it's called the core. This one goes for 8. You can see the rares at 15. So all three of those are under retail, which is really interesting on that particular book. And the epic's at just under 40, and the legendary's at 284, like 284, 285. So I think this comic is going to go for very similar in this regard right here. So, a lot of people are going to be like looking at that, and they're going to probably floor, this comic. They get the common, or the core, but for me, I'm going to be going for this one and I'll see what I get right here. If you can land that legendary, even if you're just doing it for a flip, you're going to do really well. But I think over time, these are going to slowly rise as people just hold on to them. These are absolute monster comics for sure. And I think every single one of these is worth going for. Even if the price is lower immediately after, the good news for you is if you go into the market, you're able to find some of these crazy mints. And also now you don't even have to unwrap it. So there's that whole thing on candy you can do now where you don't even have to unwrap it and you can just keep it as its own mint number there. And then of course you can sell that on the marketplace now. So there's a whole couple of different layers and ways to approach this. For me, I'm just going to go for this one. I'm going to actually unwrap it, see what I get and all that kind of stuff and have some fun. But if you go for two, you might want to keep one wrapped up and not even go for it, not even open it, just to see what happens, depending on what you get, of course. And you can wait a little while too. So there's a lot of fun ways to play this. And we'll see how the whole thing develops on Candy and how people use the platform. All the people who have bat cow holders who've come over from DC, we'll see how they use this platform and how things develop over time. It's really interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm really liking kind of the different layers of collectability they got going on here and the different dynamics you can do. So I'm really curious to see how this drop goes. This is another one that's fully on the platform. Previously, the other couple, there's been the first couple were on the DC NFT platform. And then we had that Riddler one come on the Candy platform. Now, this is the next and last one of the Golden Age series to end the year. So we'll see what happens in the new year, with this platform for sure. But you guys let me know now in the comments section what you think. Are you going for this comic? If not, why? If you are, also tell me why. And what is your plan for sure, for after it's all said and done, right? Anyway, good luck on the drop. I'll see you in the next video and happy collecting.